Live, going live, going live, going live. All right, am I live? Hello out there, world. How's that going? Are we feeling it now? Are you catching it now? Test. Okay, I see my mic now. I see my mic. My mic is working. My mic is working now. It's got to be working. That is so crazy. If I go live, I can't change anything on the fly. Let's see. Pop out chat. Is it working now? I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is the first time I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time, and YouTube's being a little bitch about the process. Let me actually check with my one viewer. All right. Swig of water with a working man. Cheers. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna get any more viewership or get my stream going if I don't know how to stream on two platforms. So you're all guinea pigs right now. We'll keep it up for right now, and we'll see if anybody has any more questions coming back. Oh boy. Here I am. Do you hear me now? Jessica? Hike. Do you hear me? Sorry, I might be murdering your name. Stuck at the previous live. I can't even go. I when it live comes up, I can't change the settings for some reason. I'm a YouTube live noob. This is my first time on YouTube live. So, but you got me now, right? Sweet. Loud and clear. Cool. My bad. Hey Twitch. Hey YouTube. It's nice to actually cross the streams for one time. But yeah, to your question. Um So sword animation, one in charge of the weapon. So I use FK to control it from so like through here, I could show you through here to show the weapon, driving the weapon, moving the weapon. The other hand, IK attachment. So wherever this weapon goes, whoop, let me take off all this garbage. Wherever that weapon goes, just attach it with the IK and it follows. The biggest thing, too, fingers. Don't just make a fist. Don't just make like something that balls with a weapon. It's going to be moving all over. Oops, sorry. That's right. You guys are up here. So it's going to be moving like all over right there. And this isn't wrist movement. It's just finger movement. So you're going to have to like control multiple poses like that in order to help it out. That's crazy. I wonder if I'm like running two live streams at once. Levels. Huh. All right, that's cool. All right, I'm still learning. I could have actually reconnected to that live stream Ronin and switched the microphone from there. We're learning, people. We're learning. First timer, double streamer shows what I know, right? But yeah, fingers are very, very important. Good question, though. It's a pain when you're actually managing three swords at one time. Oh, there you are. Fuck me. Is that an emote you put in my chat, Jeffka, or, like, is your emote loading? Or is your comment voting? Because if that is, you are definitely a pretty good troll. Probably have to slide in a little bit more. Oh, yeah, that works fine. Okay. Coolio. Yeah, I'm doing 2 perspectives now, head-on perspective and over-the-shoulder perspective, so it should be fun. Oh, yeah, and also one more thing too, don't forget to pivot around wherever you're grabbing weapons at too. That's why I use this, center pivot to my advantage. Whoops. Let's see. Wait a second, why is this okay. Okay, alright, it's just the wrong center pivot. Toggle that shit. And you can kinda get, like, a little kinda get a little something something out of that. A little something for free. Buffering emoji, you troll. I saw that, and you gotta be careful with me now that I'm doing YouTube Live for the first time. It's like anything that looks like it's frozen, I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna have, like, anxiety. It's a good one, though. I've been having, like, bad luck of, like, having my computer freeze up on these live streams, so that's a good one, though. Mhm. Again, let's see. Maybe I'm selecting it too fast. All right. That works a little better. Cool. Save. Don't forget to save your work, people. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Happy weekend, by the way. What is it? The first weekend of July? Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I haven't even shared my screen. Thank you for letting me. God bless you. God bless you for being very, very talkative on my chat. Because some people watch my Twitch chat, my audio's fucked up or my video's fucked up, and nobody lets me know anything. Thank you so much for that. How's that? Way better? We good? It's like the same thing in class too. Like I'll be teaching something with just like people looking up my nose and nobody says a damn thing. And I'm like teaching like 5 minutes into this class and I'm like, bro, nobody said a damn thing. I mean, I guess I could tell who's actually watching the stream or not, you know? But I appreciate you. All right, he's gonna be sliding in this one. What happened? What happened? AJ with the subscribe for the 2 months. Thank you. Thank you, AJ. Always appreciate you there, sir. Coming in with the torch and pitchforks. We streaming on YouTube, AJ. We streaming on YouTube, buddy. We got the double stream happening. We got the multiverse opening. The MCU. The MCU is available. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you. We were actually talking about you the other day. You got a fan base. You got a fan base within my base, you know? Everybody's coming to my stream like, "Where's AJ? Where's AJ?" I'm like, "F you, you're here to see me." Sorry if I blew out everybody's mic. Yes, I'm live on Twitch also too. If you check my link on the YouTube channels, you'll find my Twitch account too as well. Hurry up, follow me. Go to my Twitch. It's way cooler. Yeah, this is my first time on YouTube because I hear streaming on both platforms kind of helps out your thing a little bit. So putting that to the test. So far, so good. I've got like 2 chats on each side, engagement. It sounded like Jesse Pinkman when I shouted. Hey, I mean, if they ever do a Breaking Bad video game, at least I got a shot, right? I'll remember that. I know I'm not tall or handsome enough for that, but hey, at least there's a voice career, right? But yeah, happy Friday, gang. Go see Superman. It was awesome. I'm not gonna even blow smoke just because I work there, but I think that's probably the best Superman I've ever seen. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there into the universe. But yeah, Juvkar, if you see this kind of stuff, like the IK motion over here too, even when I'm doing like this like center pivot stuff, see like I'm rotating like this hand around, it gives me like flexibility to put them in poses and then work around kind of like the pose that I'm looking for and then just readjust the fingers over here too. So, it kind of helps. And then you kind of experiment when you do like hand poses, which ones you kind of want to accommodate to kind of help your grip, go back and forth. So it's pretty cool. But that's if you got a katana. I don't know what kind of sword you're rocking. I don't know if you're rocking a lightsaber or something like that. 14 minutes on YouTube, but 53 on Twitch. So I had 2 live streams going, okay, right? But I didn't realize my mic wasn't working on the first stream until, you know, one of my lovely viewers pointed me out that, I was pantomiming everything. And as far as I know, YouTube has no way to switch video or audio on the fly on live. So unless I don't know yet, but yeah. So I had to create a new live stream. And I don't like the thumbnail for this live stream, so I don't even know how to do that. No, thankfully, no more computer problems yet. I did crash the other last stream. I'm still pretty pissed about that. I'm like on the phone with Origin, screaming their ear off. It's not something. It's not cool, man. It's not cool, bro. Actually, I like that a little bit better. Ah, let's hit that up. Let's hit that up with the new Origins. Yeah, so far so good. I think I yeah, send it back. And then what? Work on my old ass computer. I know. I'm serious about to blow a hole in their department when I'm sending this shit back to. It's just so frustrating. It's been weird. Like at first it would crash and freeze, and then it gave me a blue screen, and then it would restart itself. So, but you know what? I got a suspicion. Go to Pungent Systems. I got a suspicion though. Um, I think it's because I'm using this screen sharing software. It's this crazy screen sharing software that compartmentalizes my windows in like certain parts of the screen. So maybe that's kind of like breaking the bank with all my shit that I got going. But even still, I mean, this monster of a computer should be eating that crap for breakfast. So I'm doing this stream without that software running as like a test dummy. But yeah, eventually I will send this fucking thing back. I do not like that shoulder at all. You could use your old streaming and a new to animate on, probably. I would probably use this one for streaming and my old one for animate on. I don't like my old one, dude. My old one's too old. It's too old, man. All right, we got some traffic going over here with the YouTubeness. All right, rock this up a little bit more higher. Get back to actually working. every time I get angry about this stuff, like my animation just goes to shit. But yeah, we got some new followers in the chat, it's cool. We got some traffic going on YouTube. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's like the Proton River. Pretty soon I'll be Twitch living too. So like I have like this going, Twitch, YouTube, the TikTok. Did I say Twitch again? I'll have the TikTok, I'll have the Instagram. My life will just my stream will just be the Truman Show. So get ready, guys. Get ready to see all of it. Full blown, uncensored. Giving it up, putting it out. uh, all right. get like in a good space for this. You guys see the new Carnage rig that just dropped? Some pretty sweet posing on that thing, huh? So AJ, if you wanted to, you were asking earlier, and you were like saying like, "Hey, what's going on?" All right, Jessica Hawk is on Twitch. What's up? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Stream quality is better here on Twitch. I would assume so. Yeah, this is my good side, right? The YouTube's got my actual real unfiltered side, you know. You did post your post. I saw that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, welcome to the Anim Squad, yo. Yeah, thank you for posting those poses. So you asked earlier who was I in bed with, like as far as like rigging goes. Trey's one of them. So yeah, everybody showed Jufakar some love. Welcome to this chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Anim Squad. I got to come up with another name for that too, because I feel like I'm ripping off like Anim Squads. I feel like I'm ripping off Anim Squad's name for the namesake. Marlon could be watching, and I don't even know. All right, let's stretch this bad boy out. Oh, actually, I could do it with this one. I forgot about that. So yeah, Trey is one of them right now. I got two more I'm in talks with, but Trey is definitely one of them. He's got a pretty badass selection of rigs. It's so funny because I actually worked with him in Blizzard, and I didn't even realize it was him. That's how small this industry is. Like all my students use his rigs in my class, and I was like, oh, I get it now. Like you're that one. But he's got some really cool rigs. Check him out, guys. If you go to, I think, Take 3, he's got some really good rigs for sale. Carnage is on sale. I'm actually going to be doing an MVP with that one pretty soon, but I'm trying to balance this giant animation with that new one coming out. So I wanted to get my MVP in as sooner that I could, but then Sarp, of course, the funny thing is I ran into Sarp. He did his animation, which was killer, by the way. And I'm going to try to follow up with mine. Shorter and sweeter. That's kind of the approach moving forward, you know? Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, I figured. Seeing his following and all his stuff. I found him through Facebook because somebody else was taking credit for his work, which I absolutely despise, you know? Why the robots having thick thighs? Because this is thunder thighs. This guy, my robots don't skip leg day. They're juiced to the gills. You know what I should have put, guys? You know what I should have put? Check it out. Everybody who comes in, I gotta show them this. This is what we're working with. That's gonna be the new emote for every new followers. Welcome. Welcome, gang. I'm just kidding. I got a scale on them. I need to turn it off soon. Probably gonna need one more pose in there. Carnage is on sale. I'm not sure. Is he? Let me save really quick. I don't know what time. I don't know if he. I don't actually don't know if Trey does sales. Last I checked, it was like $20 or something like that. Misheard me then. Oh no no. No, I have Carnage. He's a good rig. It's a really whoever the I forgot who was on his team put it together. There's just a couple of world space issues and a lot of morphers that are still there, but I got to it at the very tail end. So uh other than that, it's a pretty solid rig. I love how it's able to shape and morph and twist. I got like some crazy fucking ideas I want to do with it. And I got the Venom rig. I got the Venom rig for Rivals too, so might be a might be a little might be a little collab in that one. But the shit that I'm gonna work on moving forward is just gonna be short and sweet to the point. Like I'm not even gonna push like over 10 seconds of animation, even though that's a lot. I'm probably no, I'm not even 10 seconds, probably just like 5 seconds, 5 second animations. $20. Yeah, I figured. You won't be disappointed. It's a good rig. It's solid. Um, I'm not a big fan of the default colors, but it's okay. You could just change them. You could change them pretty quick. He made a new banner. This one, yes, this is a personal project because I'm sick and tired of Last Ronin getting a bad rap. So I'm gonna do it myself. Damn it! It's personal. This one's really personal. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. So I'll just get that out the way right now. I like turtles. I really like them. Hey, at least my Nightbot's working right. Right, gang. Oh yeah, the video on YouTube slowing down. What the fuck? Uh, cool. All right, let's just do that. Let's push this one out one more. Wait, what the hell? Here we go. And then if I did that, oh, I did it wrong. That's why. Okay, stay there. Kind of forgot which one was which. Right. Okay. There we go. Let's give him a little swipe. Oh man, I can't wait for my new swipe tool to come in. Doing. See what this looks like. Yo, man, just stopping to say what's up. What's up, Will? I enjoyed our encounter last stream. You were here all but for negative 10 seconds. What's up, Will? Yo, Chad, show Will some love. You will go way back. What's happening, man? You just popping in to say hi? You trolling? I haven't had any trolls yet. You could be the first if you want. Back animating, I see. I know, right? I'm standing on business, Will. You know me. I mean, I'm sitting, but I should be standing soon. I should be standing, but sitting on business. Mhm. That's all we do, man. We work. Mm. I've been seeing some new shit coming out there, man. So I gotta keep up with the game. All right, I think this is good. Let's see. All right, let's fix this guy up a little bit. He just snaps in way too fast. Actually, you know what? Let me do something really quick. Stop sharing. Here I am. Pop out on my dashboard. What does that do? Switch account. Select stream. Ah, okay. Select. Okay. Right. Got it. Got it. Moderation, reactions, timestamp, pop-out chat, community moderation. Sorry, looking at the YouTube settings. Oh, I can't manage. Pop-out dashboard, edit. Right? Customization, redirect allows you to keep viewers engaged across things in. Oh. Read Alexa's customization. Oh no, that doesn't work like that. Okay. I thought I was on to something. That's so weird why they wouldn't allow you to edit that stuff like that. YouTube has like very, very limited options on what you can do after you start streaming. But I guess it's not like OBS. So it makes sense. Grr. But it's cool because at least it gives you the ability to fucking share it. Yeah, well, we'll keep it like that for now. I gotta get through this. I gotta get done with this sequence. This is a pretty good Friday night so far. Shit. Last Friday I streamed like nobody was up. I thought you animators come out at night, man. Maybe we're just getting more West Coast, I mean, more East Coast animators, more vampires on the stream. Let's move this one here. Gotcha. Right through here. EST, man. I know. Actually, I'm actually going to be mentoring like some EST people soon. So I got to get up in the morning. Something I ain't going to appreciate. Something I ain't looking forward to, but you know, duty calls. Or I could just be a total jerk about it and take their money and not show up. Are you Midwest or Cali? I'm Cali. I'm PST. I'm West Coast. Holla. Okay, what happened here? Select. There we go. Where am I losing this pose at? Okay. Third coast, yeah. Mid coast. AJ's in Middle Earth. Actually, I take it back. AJ invented 4chan. He's in the middle. He comes from the dark web. So be careful when interacting with him. More than likely, he's got all your information. So sorry. Sure to cancel all your subscriptions while you can. uh, all right. Grab this one. Oh crap! I'm not even sharing my screen. People on YouTube are probably like, "What the fuck is happening?" Log on to see your fucking forehead. My bad. That's cool. I should like totally make YouTube shit quality and be like, hey guys, check out my Twitch. Don't answer the phone. Nobody answers phones anymore. They got this new technology called Discord. Who wants to carry around a phone all day, man? Sounds exhausting. Which one's my camera view? Uh, like which one on my streams my camera view, or you're looking at this one? And YouTube, it's this one. So it's like you see how messy my office is on YouTube, and you see how pretty I am on Twitch. Oh, are you asking Maya? Oh yeah, Maya's just the camera. I might think, oh, somebody's interested in me. Man, did I really bend them down that far? Whoa, okay, this is yeah, this ain't gonna work. Whoa. What is happening to you, YouTube? What is happening, YouTube? What's up, Brad? Love your vids. What you up to? Hey, what's up, Hope? Animating. Thank you so much for the compliment. Sorry I couldn't post too many videos this year, bud. You know, trying to find like an editor. I'm actually talking with some AI right now. They're pretty sketchy. I'm like talking with some very sus technicians right now. You know, I hear the AI slot market's pretty hot, so maybe I might turn my YouTube channel into that. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm animating for the first time on YouTube. Damn, I keep talking to this camera. It's this camera. What's up, YouTube? This is Brad for Show. First live stream video. If you'd like to come to my Twitch and have a prettier look at me, you're free to do that as well too. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. God, I hate this guy's arms. Pleasure is mine. Seeing your pro work helps me improve. Oh, thank you so much, especially since I started game cinematics, rough timing, learning staging camera for the first time. Sweet. That's awesome. Congratulations. Game cinematics is pretty fucking dope. It's a lot of work though, as you can tell. I wish I could say this project that I'm doing right now, I wish I could say, it's just been a few weeks now. This has been a little over a month. Don't correct me on that, AJ, but it's been a little over a month. But yeah, I'm hanging in there like you do. But no, that's cool to hear. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I know I wish I could put up more tutorials at the moment, but working on a giant whole set of tutorials. By the way, guys, be on the lookout. My new workshop is going to be dropping. I got a new workshop jumping up online. It's going to be dropping next weekish, possibly, hopefully early next week or the week after. So be on the lookout. I'm going to be posting it on all my social medias. I'll give you a teaser. It's about attack animation, so be on the lookout for that. Mm. Be on the lookout for that. Maybe you could win some cool shit, you know? All right, doing the straight ahead. Yep. Yeah, I tend to do straight ahead animation a lot. For special fight scenes, I'm kind of roughing it out in my head. Normally I do pose to pose if I'm doing one character, but since it's multiple characters, I tend to do like straight ahead. because this is kinda like the first pass. I'm gonna, like, adjust, like, all these timing beats in a second. Straight ahead's kinda like my, straight ahead's kinda like my style. Let's get them lower to the ground. The Mad Rad. That was my nickname in college. Not the Mad Rad, but Rad was. I was called B Rad. And then I got too stupid because my last name was for show, and I was like, "Okay, I'm not a rapper." Like, I'm not rocking this. I'm not trying to sound like a dickhead now, so I like B-Rad. Nobody knows where that name comes from, though. It's from an old movie. Can't you just let me have a little fun, AJ? God! Of course, that's the name of the movie. Malibu's Most Wanted, starring Jamie Kennedy. It's actually a funny movie. Mm. We should watch that for movie night. Where's his thumb? There it is. Alright, let's move forward. Just gonna drop him a little bit more quicker. Let's see. Normally, these guys are eventually gonna be on 2s, but I gotta drop it a little bit quicker. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, let's work on Ronin, finally. Wait, what'd I do? What'd I do? Okay. My fingers got jumbled, chat, like I did, like, a crazy jumble shit, and I'm like, I hit some kinda repugnant cocktail on my hotkey, so I didn't know if my mind was gonna blow up or not. Oh, sorry, shit, I need to be looking at YouTube chat. So you're using FK arms. Do you find using IK a pain for sword stuff, or are they a different reason? Found myself using FK as well. Yeah, I'm a big believer in FK because I don't know if there's just the elbow pops. I know. No, IK, yeah, I only use IK like for things that are touching other things. So like hand like this, for instance, hand on ground, IK. Feet obviously on ground, IK. For weapons, like I was telling somebody earlier too, I tend to use FK for driving a weapon and the other arm for following a weapon. So I have one controlled for FK, one IK for touching something and just riding along. So anything that's dragging, following, or touching or moving something, I'm a big believer in IK. So like especially when you're falling down, death cycle, or planting on the ground, everything's usually IK. But no, FK all the way, man. And in the words of my supervisor in real effects, FKIK, meaning pretty much like fuck IK. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, this is exactly when Ronin dies because this cyborg Thunder Thighs over here is going to hit him in his Achilles heel, and that's Ronin's weakness. That's where my animation is going to end. He's going to be like, ah! No. No, Ronan's gonna kick ass. For those of you just joining, if you're curious, I need to figure out a way to show this better. Here's kinda like what I'm doing overall. Get your cameras ready because 'cause you're only gonna see it once. Here we go. Done. Now the hard part. 3 people at once. Mm, mm. I need to do like SARP does and have like a monitor just constantly play blasting my progress on the left side of the monitor. I just for some reason, my Cintiq doesn't allow that. Or at least putting Windows on top of Maya for some reason. I don't know why that is. Just another hardware fuckery I gotta figure out. Right, moving. Oops. Speak of Wacom, put out a cheaper Cintiq. Sounds about right. I think they've hit their iPad Pro moment where they don't know what the fuck else to do. Mm. I mean, just in case you're curious, I'm actually seriously debating on changing this Wacom Cintiq for a Xenolab because Xenolab's the shit right now. The last 24 that I saw when I went to CTN last year was pretty fucking dope. One thing in particular that I like is because it has the ability to actually draw on multiple monitors through like your one monitor use, and I thought that shit was sick. I mean, Wacom could probably do that too. I just haven't figured it out, but I was like, I like that. I need that. I didn't even like their 27 that they came out with. Thing was ugly as sin. Okay, let's see the timing on this shit. Oh, what's up with this katana? Oops. Forgot to unblock some of this. Let's see. Here we go. Cool. Uh, Xenolabs display. Yeah. Much more cheaper option, and it felt great too. I'm actually in talks with some of the people from Xenolab right now. I pitched them a remote controller, and I was like, "You guys should fucking try to look into this," you know? And they were like really interested. Did you use any reference in this, all to help your head? How did you help plan this out before you started? Easy. Not actually. I'm teasing. Yeah, easy. I just paid a bunch of kung fu actors to do all this. No, not really. I saw a bunch of moves that I liked on some Tony Jaa movies, and I was like, I like that. I like that. I like that. But the rest of this stuff, like all this came from my head. Like this stuff, this beginning part, these guys. I don't I still got to tackle this background crowd. Um, that came from my head. This came from my head too. This part I saw in a Tony Jaa movie, and I was like, I like this, but I added a little nuance to it. So like him spinning and pulling and kicking was his move, and this flip, this is something that I super enhanced one of his moves. And this sword shit, I'm like making this up as I go. I kinda shot reference for that, but this last part, I'm just kinda timing it in my head. I think I'm gonna have to shoot reference for him moving around and coming back, 'cause that doesn't feel quite right to me. But yeah, this part, I'm just, what I basically did was I blocked it out. So, see these blocks right here? Like, this is all kinda like, "Hey, enemy, blue is Ronin, orange is bad guys," so I just timed it all with camera and shit like that, and now I'm just animating it, so, yeah. Good question. By the way, what by the way, looking forward to anything good? Games, TV? I don't watch TV too much. The Fantastic Four movie looks pretty cool. I just saw Superman, I loved it, fucking loved it, so I highly recommend going see that one. Video game-wise, I'm a bit of a beat 'em up kinda guy, which nobody really likes nowadays. Beat 'em ups are kinda like one of those rare dodo genre games that, people kinda forgot about, but it's coming back. Like, I don't know if you know Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge, Streets of Rage 4, but game-wise, I'm a huge Ninja fan, so Ninja Gaiden at the end of the month, whoop, whoop, that's coming out, and I think Shinobi next month comes out, so I'm gonna be streaming that too as well. I try to keep this channel specifically animation related, but every once in a while, you gotta play hard too, so yeah, those are the 2 I could think of right off the bat. Mm. Ninja Gaiden, Shinobi, pretty excited for that. No, I haven't played Expedition 33 or anything like that, so sorry. Even though everybody was asking for it. It's crazy, I was just talking about this, the other day with a couple friends of mine. They were just like, "You need to start playing some of these games, dude." I'm like, "Bro, I have to make games, I talk about games, I study games, I just don't play them as much," which I find very ironic. But that's just the way, that's the way we do. You know, how about you guys? Anything good out there? Any good video games or TV shows I don't know about? Mhm. Gotta lean them back a little bit. Let's see. We got 11 o'clock. Shit. You played Nevo on stream. Oh yeah, I still got those videos too. I need to post those on YouTube. Nevo was fucking awesome. I wonder if that's what my YouTube channel just needs, just a bunch of me like posting gameplay. I'd hate to do that though. I don't want to just be like another rando game playing channel. But I don't know, I kind of need content, I guess. And it's an animation based game too, so could be fun. I'm such a simp for that game, chat. I actually animated. I mean, animated. Emailed Conroy right after I played that game. I was like, "Dude, you're probably not going to see this email, but if you need anything, let me know." I was still in my honeymoon phase. Oh, and Hope. I forgot. Now that I'm thinking about that, that's that Marvel Rivals, not Marvel. Marvel. What is it? There's like Marvel Invasion. Marvel Invasion game looks pretty tight too. They're hosting it at San Diego Comic-Con. They're gonna release 2 more characters. I'm pretty stoked for that. That's like old school 2D pixel art. I don't know if you watch my stream at all too, but I kinda am a little pixel art nutty sometimes, so I do pixel art sometimes, but everybody likes more 3D streams, so I give you nut bags what you want. I like 3D too. I'm gonna have to reprogram this guy's shell. See? Too far. Been playing some older games like Dynasty Warriors. Oh yeah. Tempted to record some of the combo animations to see how they make them. Do it. Do it and document it. Do it, document it, post it. Help us out. I've been loving those channels recently that just like go through video games and just like record nothing but their animations, like fighting games. They're like, here's all 50 character cycles and shit. And they have like categories. I love that stuff. Those channels do pretty well if they find their niche. Oh, you've seen some of them? Cool. At least they're getting out there. Yeah, I still need a lot of work on my pixel art. I'm not happy with my coloring. It's kind of like a hobby. I'm surprised it got so crazy popular like it did. Let's see. Let's move this guy here. And let's get this guy here. Right. Is this his knee? Yes. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's the swipe. Okay. It's like, what is this? What is this stray control? Battletoads. I listened to a podcast of two of my favorite animators recently, and they had nothing but bad things to say about Battletoads, and I was like so upset. I was like, I guess you never want to meet your heroes in life. But that's because I didn't work on it, you know. If you just get it to anybody who just wants to do it, you're ultimately not gonna get a good game. You know, you could tell like our generation that grew up are working in games now, and when they do these remakes, retakes, and they're so well done, you could tell that they're actually fans of the IP, you know? My version of Battletoads is gonna be called Buttholes. I'm sure that'll sell a couple of million copies. Buttle Toads, or maybe Butt Toads. Because if you guys seen my Battletoads animation, you'll know why. Um, Probably already follow them, but nice reference channel for games. Oh, video games animation reference? I think so. It's on High on Life Inspired. I think I've seen these guys too. Somebody in my Discord posted, I forgot which one this is. Somebody in my Discord posted a fight animation reference, and I was like, I could totally recommend this one for you. Let me see if it's still there. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. Anyway, I saw something. I was just like, here's some reference. One of my students from like 2 quarters ago, she turned me on to this website. It's like, I don't know if it's like Final Fantasy attack animations or something like that, but there's like a huge library of them. I should be documenting this shit, honestly, but I'll take a look at that one. Thanks, Hope. I think I've probably seen this. What is this one? Let me actually double check that. Na 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 na. Oh, I'm subscribed, of course. I think this is it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the Elden Ring stuff. I don't know if it's the one she had sent out, but yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, this had all the Elden Ring attacks, which are great. You reposted it? Out of my mind, AJ. God, there's children here. Let's see, where was I at? The Discord. Oh, here we go. Do, 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 do. Mhm, 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 mhm. Sketch Fabio stuff. No, I probably don't. Yeah. 7925 resources. Is that it? Oh, yeah, hang on, I'm taking a look at them. No, not that one. Let's see. You probably got it in here, though. No, actually, it's not any of these. Is it this one? This is cool, whatever this is. No Riku? Whoa. I don't think I ever went through these. I'm sorry, AJ. Somebody posted it recently. I don't know if it was on my main Discord or my workshop Discords. I'll get back to you guys if I ever see it. Um, but yeah, it's a fucking dope website with some sweet ass attack animations. Those are also some damn good resources too, AJ, as always. I know you probably got it too. I'm just thinking like I saw it recently and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the one that they were proposing." Mm, 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 mm. All right, live still going. Twitch is still going, guys. Man, we are strong. We are going strong. Computer about to die in five, four, three, two. Hell yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel bad that I don't that you can't like alter or adjust that YouTube shit on the fly. It's probably something I'm not unaware about yet. All right, let's get this part. Let's get this pose. This pose is gonna be some shit. So I extend this boy. Oh yeah, there it is. I gotta do a little trickery right here. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is basically like Duel of the Fates, like that old Star Wars shit, but in turtle form. Straighten this bad boy up a little bit. I always liked lightsaber fights, but I always was like, you can do the same shit with katanas and then make like the whole thing with like sparks and effects to make it look that much cooler. God, where's his head at? I think I'm cool with that. Try to make it at least readable. It totally misses the blade. Considering adding some 2D effects and animation, hell yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, the thing is that I've got like some trickery 3D in there too. I don't really like the way it looks. Like this little guy, for example, there's like a 3D swipe effect. So like you can animate it doing this crazy shit. Like, trouble is it doesn't actually make the shapes that I quite want it to. So I'm gonna eventually add like 2D effects afterwards. I'm probably just gonna put it in Photoshop or some shit like that. So see, like I've already got it here. Like this part is fine, but I'm very, very picky about my smears and stuff. So like they have to be shaped exactly how I need them to be. So this guy's got to come back, work up really. This is where all the connection shit happens. Like you got to make sure that you connect properly. Let me actually save really quick. That's a pretty fucking smart idea. And since he's this far apart, I might consider moving him back a little bit. Yeah, the 2D effects stuff will come next. It's kind of funny that you mentioned that because I'm working on this other 2D fight that I almost have done, and it's like it's to the point where I have the tie downs ready. I have the coloring input, but it doesn't look as great as it could be without effects. So I'm just starting to add effects, 2D effects. And a buddy of mine, we're working on a game together, and he just started doing some 2D effects in Clip Studio, and they look awesome. And I'm like, holy shit, I might actually trade over to Clip Studio. It's actually cheaper. I work on Harmony, but Clip Studio is actually a hell of a lot fucking cheaper. All right, he's way off balance here. There we go. The gal who does the lightsabers, Michelle Smith. Oh, is that crazy chick? God, I wish I could make a living by just swinging like a lightsaber around and filming myself. Does she do the lightsaber nunchucks too? Is this the one I'm thinking of? I'm gonna have to study my nunchucks. Let's see, just none. Maybe not. Somebody was doing nunchuck lightsabers. How does this even work? That's cool. Maybe you could use a Kyle Figgins free motion trail add-on. Yeah, I like that one. It's just the problem is like it's just way too much calculation on my part. I probably added in as a temporary because the one thing I don't like about Ronin's katana is he doesn't have any smears, and these cyborgs have great smears too. But yeah, I like that plugin. It's just so many, like so much attachment with the locators and just calculating stuff. Maybe when I done my first pass here, I'll probably take a look into that. Hope, but that's a good idea. But a buddy of mine's working on a smear tool that I want badly. It's like it'll take care of all my fucking problems. But we're currently prototyping it, and it's looking fucking dope. It's like as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Give it to me." So we'll see how that goes. Oh shit! Wrong way, idiot. What? Oh, okay. That. think this part should be a little bit more pushed forward. Still gotta make a camera shake for this moment. Let's try that. Oop, got double hedge in there. There we go. Yeah, it's like nice to know that I gotta have effects to do on this shit too. Like I got a lighter guy, I got a lighter bro too, and I'm trying to feed him more stuff. That's why I'm thinking this whole carnage thing that I'm trying to do is gonna help me. Like the carnage animation is gonna at least give him some stuff to work on. Because all these are gonna go into like my dynamic stuff, like my dynamic courses, you know. So but yeah, hopefully you can do this one too. All right, let's get out of here and just get to this one, please. Because like I could totally use a smear right here. Because like this part would definitely work. I just need to get the direction just right. Okay, so this stuff's gonna get twanged. Who did that? Petter 3D. Hello, hello. What up? Welcome to the Anim Squad. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. That actually scared the shit out of me. I'm like in the middle of like, man, something's gotta go. And I was like, bro. Tuna. Damn, dude. What's up? It's been a while since I've seen you here. What's happening, man? What's up, gentlemen? Brad for show, AJ, the ninth wonder of the world. Tell me about it, man. What the fuck's been up, dude? How you been? Mm. I know, I figured you've been busy, man. What you doing? Making, like, God of War 4 and 5 over there? Are you, like, the only animator directing everything over there? Saving the floods in Texas. Oh, shit. I didn't know you were oh, wait, that's right. Dude, I totally forgot you were out there. Yeah, stay high and dry, man. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy what's happening out there. I didn't even ask AJ that too. I hope you guys are not underwater over there. It's nuts. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Mm. That's good though, man. Yeah, stay safe, dude. That's like fucking crazy what's happening over there. I know what it's like, man. I growing up in Louisiana, bro, we were underwater like once every year. Shit ain't good. North of Dallas, pretty damn dry. That's good. Yeah, man. Stay safe out there. That's like fucking crazy. What's going on? Mm. Whole shitstorm actually gave me a big headache. Man, I can only imagine, dude. All right, what am I missing here? Oh, I gotta give him more twist, obviously. So this is where the connection part chat, like I was telling you about, like everything just needs to be like precise when it comes to distance and shit. This is like half the battle. Yeah, man, start drinking that water, dude. Start drinking it up. Shouldn't even be joking about that, man. Some fucked up stuff. How's Dallas been treating you, man? How's the weather? You be getting snowed out every other day? Man, last time I've been to Dallas is probably maybe a year ago. I was driving through when I was going back to visit my folks. Closing on the house at the end of the month. Dude, congratulations. Holy shit. Awesome. Now you got HOAs to worry about. Flood made it hard for me to get that home insurance since it was really deeming on Texas high risk. No shit. Rates were like 8K a year, man. Somehow got down to 2K after 4 hours on the phone. Take it. Yeah, man. Those rates, man, you gotta lock it in, man, as soon as the getting's good. That's awesome though, dude. Now I could come, hang out at your house. We could have, like, sleepovers and shit. We could start our own studio. Have Airbnb, right? Airbnb for free? Huh? Oh, damn, I'm not even checking YouTube. Hi there, I saw your constraint rig on the Downey rig. I'm curious, how did you made that smear frame for the weapons? I looked through the video tutorials and yet found the smear frame? This is something that I got from effects, my effects. Hang on a second. Mm. I'll send it to you. Check that out, Andrew. Yeah, man. We're hosting. Be doing the hosting thing. We'll be live streaming at Tuna's place. I'm gonna take my streaming equipment all the way to Texas, man. We'll be streaming from Middle Earth. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, man. Locking in on a crib. The dream's coming true. Hell yeah, the frat house. The Anim House, baby. But oh yeah, Andrew, if you check that link, the swipe should be in there. There's like a whole bunch of free VFX rigs, but that's one in there that you can use. It's not the best, mind you, but it's okay. There's also a good one that Kyle Figgins has that we were actually funny enough just talking about it. Yep, now you'll have glorious HOA, you'll have glorious property taxes, you'll have glorious people telling you how to dress your house and, get weeds out of your front yard and complain about, like, noise that's coming from there. All the fruits that and then, Mellorews and all that good shit. Yeah, man. Congratulations. You're paying a mortgage. It's good stuff, man. Just make sure you're still working. Start an OnlyFans if you can. Put some tutorials out there. Give them a peek, every once in a while. We gotta start thinking, man. We gotta start thinking on our feet, buddy. It's tough out there. Jobs are tough out there. And you got a new car. Holy shit, man. Like, I'm just waiting for you to tell me that you're getting married and you got like two babies on the way. And you bought a boat too. I got down payment on a house, a boat, and two lofts. And you're starting a restaurant. Yeah, man. Get on those feet, man. Get them toes out. Start posting, man. Just like don't even ask questions. Just start posting. Come over to Aliens. Buy yourself a virtual address so nobody can trace you, and get those feet out there, dude. Get them while it's getting good. People in the chat are like, "What the fuck?" You guys thought we just made cartoons for a living. Yeah, times are tough, dude. All right, what the fuck am I doing right here? I gotta get this keyframe. Website's called Piggly Wigglies. I think they actually have a restaurant. I mean, not a restaurant, a grocery store called that. It's actually called the Piggly Wiggly. Just call it the Fantastic Tuna. Just call it the Tuna Wagon. I sign up for that. Start selling merch too, man. Find out a good T-shirt. Get them feet out there, man, and then post the merch site too. Tunawagon.org. uh, That's cool, man. I'm glad you showed up, brother. Like, it's been a while. I thought about you the other day. I was like, man, I wonder how he's doing. Been meaning to hit you up on the Discord. I actually need to clean up my Discord, man. My Discord is just packed with like so much shit right now. All right, this that feels pretty good. Do I know JP Renwiller? No, not really. Times are tough. It will help an animator for a game. Got to make a dream come true. Go after that dream, Hope. Animated cool text is always fun. Yeah. Yeah, we're just being silly, man. Go chase that dream. Let us know how we can help too. If you got any animation questions, let me know. Or any requests for any video. I might do a tour. I might do like a tour, a tour of Tuna's house for my next YouTube video. Like live from the animal house. uh, Posted an old animation on Twist yesterday. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw it. Was that the Destiny animation? I think I saw something like that. Yeah, I totally missed portfolio day. That's my bad. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, animating attacks are cool. I animate a lot of attacks. I work on Mortal Kombat, by the way, and yeah, there's never a shortage supply of attacks. I'm kinda pitching a new Mortal Kombat game. Don't tell anybody. This is old news, and for those of you who are taking this seriously, I'm fucking joking. It's, it's called, Mortal Kombat, where everybody just gives high fives and hugs. That's how you fight your opponent. You just show them a lot of love, and instead of fatalities, you could actually sing to them, you know, write them nice emails, take them out to dinner and shit like that. Mortal Wombat, that's what I'm gonna call it, Mortal Wombat. How life, bro, I last remember you drowning in work. I'm still drowning, dude, metaphorically. I'm actually kinda finding balance, bro. I'm on a new project. I got 2 new projects right now, and I'm trying to finish this dynamic fucking shot so I can start, selling, selling tutorials, man. Trying to come up with a plan B right now. But we're doing okay, man. I got my head and I got, like, my skin in so much right now. Superman got a big win. Superman's getting a big win in the theaters, thank fucking God, so it looks like it's gonna be a okay future. As long as Superman keeps winning in the box office, I think I'll be okay. Mhm. For now, at least. But you know how it goes, man. Just trying to find that, I'm standing on business, man. I like to see you do an acting shot from start to finish. It's so crazy, man, because it's like, since I left Blizzard, I have not been doing, like, anything acting-wise. Like, everything's just been gameplay on here on out. I haven't been watching, like, any animated movies. I've just been doing games, man. And now everybody's doing games, man. It's like, why does everybody have to do what I wanna do, you know? Like, why does everybody, like, do shit that I wanna do solo, you know? Or just like, I just want exclusive stuff. On the Donnie constraint, you mentioned using world space to have the character's hand grab the object, but in a different position. Can it be done on any rig? Just as long as they've got world space available on their rig. Like if they have a world space like switcher for spine or attachments, you can do that. You can also use this tool up here. Andrew, I don't know if you're familiar with Anibot, but if you use this little basketball tool right up here, it's world space. It's basically a copy and paste tool. So you can do that stuff at least. But yeah, definitely check that one out. Oh, K-pop. I haven't seen that movie yet. Dude, that's been meme city. People are hounding over that animation. Have you guys seen that shit? They have turned that movie into like sex memes. AJ, anybody know who did that shot? I'm curious. I'm curious who's the animator, who's the guilty animator that did that. Yeah, have you not heard of that, Tuna? Have you not been on Twitter, bro? You posted and walked away. It's probably the best. It's probably the safest thing to do nowadays. Just post and walk away. Yeah, actually, somebody on YouTube asked me. I take that back. I need to watch that. I need to watch that movie, K-pop Slayer. Everybody's saying it's really good. Didn't Sony animate that? Sony's on a roll, man, with these like fucking one offers. Yeah, I saw Mayhem. I loved Mayhem. I'm a harsh critic when it comes to Ninja Turtle stuff. I loved Mayhem. There was some things in that movie I didn't really like. I didn't like there was like some small things that I was just like, okay, this is kind of bullshit. But I actually really liked their take on it. The style was really good too. Jelly, I didn't get to animate on that movie. But I wasn't gonna go to Migros. I wasn't gonna go to fucking Montreal. I'm kinda done with going to Canada. I mean, Canada's a great place and all that, but, you know, I kinda live here now. I get a lot of benefits from California, so unless Migros wants to make me a director of something and pay me like a shit ton of CAD, I might consider. Have you watched or heard of TMNT 2012? What's your thoughts on the animation and the fight choreography? TMNT 2012, is that the cartoon animated series? The, I know the new Turtles movie on Netflix, they have some insane choreography. I was trying to figure out this is the cartoon. Oh, this is the 3D version. Yeah, yeah, I love it. I worked on it. Yeah, the 3D animated series. Did you not? Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys on YouTube. Hang on a second. Andrew, check this out. You guys can't see this. That poster? That poster right there, that was my poster. I got signed by the entire crew when we worked on that TV show. Yeah, I worked on that series. Mhm. Yeah, I watched it a lot. Mm, I watched it a lot. I really, really liked the animation there. I liked how it was strictly pose to pose animation. I did not like how much deadline just had a deadline for every episode. A lot of that stuff in there is pretty weightless to me, and it shows just because how fast we had to animate it. So maybe if we had more time on it, I think that would be a lot more better. But yeah, I love that. That has a special place in my heart. It's a shell of a good time. Knack knack. Yeah, Mutant Mayhem's great. I'm kind of curious to see what they're gonna do next. But I've been playing a lot of Ninja Turtle video games lately. Like Splinter's Fate was pretty fun. Splinter's Destiny is kind of cool too. Um, but I'm hoping to God they do something with Ronin. That's why I'm animating this right now. There was a video game that was in the works with I think like what was it, Wolfpack Studio, and then like the big hit of 2024, they laid off half of their studio as well, and I'm kind of hoping maybe throwing this out into the world might inspire or jumpstart something too. So that's why we're working on this project or working on my project. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I mentioned that in that video. I was like, "Yeah, that was my experience working on them." Yeah, that's how we did it. That's how they told me to set up the Donatello rig. Yeah, I love that show. I love their rigs too. Like Donnie in particular had a weird thing with his clavicle. Like all the turtles had like some weird problems with their rigs because they were mocked up so fast. But the one thing I did not like about that show is having to animate every fucking piece of cloth. That was no bueno. Okay, what the fuck is happening here? Okay, bro, what the fuck is happening? Okay, is it just hang on, opposite? Mm. Oh, okay. That's why. Oh, okay, I got it. Shit. No. I was like, why is my shit working? Yeah, here we go. All right. I was like, bro, why isn't this shit working? Hmm. This is a pretty cool crowd. I like the double streaming, and we still haven't crashed. We still haven't crashed, AJ. Yet. Crunch those numbers, trying to get better interest rate. Fuck yeah, get that interest rate, man. Get it down to 0, baby. You say you only do single digits, odd numbers, fucking confuse them too. Hey, man, I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you. Thank you, man. Hit me up on Discord soon, all right? Let's catch up, all right? Good night, buddy. Hope to see you again, man. All right, tune you later, bud. Later, bud. After the house close, yeah, yeah, close that deal. Stamp it on, man. Get that shit done. That's awesome. You get a home. You get a home. That must be nice to have a home in Texas. That was kind of like my second thought. It's like I almost want a house in Texas, either that or Florida. But I don't know. I mean, that's the only two states I've really spent any time in. But I can't say it for anything else. I'm sure like other states are fine to live in. It's the only two I could really like say I would live there. Yeah, for real. Tell me about it. I honestly just based on that and traffic and fucking state taxes, I have no clue why I'm still here. Gotta go get some sleep. All right. Andrew, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much. Swing by anytime. Good night. I'm liking the double streaming thing. I just need to fix the camera shit. Hey, one step at a time, right? A lot of studios in Dallas area. Yeah, I worked in Dallas for like 2 years. I love it. I loved it there. The time I worked at Deep Ellum. It was a great place. It was a nice nightlife. Trying to think besides Brazen and Real Effects and DNA Studios, what else is out in Dallas? I know there's a lot of video game places in Austin. I liked Austin too. I worked in Austin. Waco was pretty cool too. I was at Red versus Blue, but they're not there no more. Wacky Waco. I mean, that's their slogan. And they got Bucky's too. Anybody ever been to Bucky's? Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, I forgot ID Software. Half my friends work there. Yeah, you're right. Hope, Gearbox, Retro. Yeah, Retro's there. I thought Retro was in Houston. No, Gunfire, Airship. I don't even know those. I know Gearbox. I forgot about that. Yeah, ID Software. They did that fucking Doom game. Well, that's all they do is Doom. Oh, you mean Texas as a whole? Okay, I see. Yeah, I was thinking like specifically. It's so crazy. You're in a state where animation is king when like you can go anywhere and tell people what you do for a living and they instantly relate to it. Like I just went to like a 7-Eleven and I got in a chat with like one of the clerks and they were just like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm an animator." You probably don't know what that is. And like because most common folk are just like brain dead to just think, "Oh, do you do work for Disney?" That's like the second follow-up question. But in Texas, everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, 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 that's good business here." And like they literally got him like, "Oh yeah, we're in the right place for that." And my car dealers, they were all on top of my dentist knew about all that shit. It's nice to have actual people, like, understand what the fuck you do for a living, instead of just thinking that you make Disney movies. "Oh, you do 3D? Do you draw all that? Do you work for Disney?" I just had it one day and I was like, "Yeah, I work for Disney. As a matter of fact, I am Disney. Nice to meet you." It's like, "Yeah, you know that theme park? That's my theme park." It's like, "My name is Brad, but my friends call me Disney. Nice to meet you." I know, right? Buc-ee's is huge. I wanna go have a brisket sandwich at Buc-ee's. They look so good. 'For those of you who don't know, Buc-ee's is like a superstore, Walmart gas station. It's a gas station that's like the biggest superstore you've ever seen, and it's got like 100 fucking pumps, you know? It's almost like Disney World in a sense. It's got everything. It's a gas station that's got everything you could think of in it. Cleanest bathrooms? I don't know about that. I love their beer caves, though. I think their bathrooms have their own locker rooms and stuff like that too. I think Bucky's bathrooms are, like, pretty much like a gym shower. Like, their bathrooms have, like, fucking arcades in them. They're so huge. What time do we got? 12:20. Shit, okay. Let me try to see if I could at least get this last attack in there. This fucking sword connecting shit's driving me nuts. Alright, what am I doing? Like, what am I playing here? Alright, let's get fucking demonetized. Let's go all in, guys. Never been to one, just a heat for most things. It's a pretty good experience. Like, if you're just driving through Texas, Hope, or happen to be there, just stop by a Buc-ee's. You don't need to spend time there, but just, like, go in and grab, like, some fucking, I don't know, like, Nutrageous or, like, a soda or just, an energy drink or any of their barbecue that they've got, and fill up while you're there too. It's, quite an experience. If you look it up on YouTube, people just make blogs about it. It's insane. Really? I thought they had a diesel pump there. No shit. Man, time changed, man. Oh, well, sucks to be a truck driver then. They have places for truck drivers, one in particular called Petro, I know because that was actually my first job I ever had. I worked at a giant truck stop mall. His head is in world space. That's crazy. You won't spoil it, but Superman pacing no, it didn't. No, that was the best comic book movie of all time. Of all time. People were getting naked in my theater, man. Superman was crazy. And I actually went to the employee screening. The employees at Warner Brothers, they got naked. It was so good. Like you thought, what was it? Minecraft was bad, dude. Just wait till you see the theater reactions coming out of Superman. It was cool, man. Superman baked everybody cupcakes at the end. It was very thoughtful of him. He's a nice Superman too. I love the movie, man. I love how the Snyder universe is pissed off. I love everybody's hate. I'm drinking their tears. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Superman was all right. I enjoyed it. Felt like a cartoon. And that's all we want. Just cartoons. All right. So let's see. Let's get this. Bang. Work check. I gotta work on that fall. All right, cool. Let's just adjust some camera stuff here. If you thought Lex Luthor was a good character, wait, hold on. You coping if you thought Lex Arthur was a good? Who the fuck is Lex Arthur? You know what I'm thinking of now that you said that, Jello? Hang on. You even spelled it wrong too. Hang on. I'm thinking of this guy, Lex Arthur. Yeah, Lex Arthur. Yeah, he was a great character. No, that was the best Lex Luthor ever, in my opinion. And then I hold the Christopher Reeve movie very near and dear to my heart, but I don't know. I don't want to get cooked tonight because I got a lot of streamers watching me, and I'm thinking to myself, if I say this, everybody's just gonna bail. And I'm gonna lose all my followers. So I'll just say this: he was pleasantly surprising in a good or a bad way. I'll keep that to myself. Do you do much of any work in the graph editor, or is it just all pose as arc tracker? I do a lot of graph editor work. Right now I'm just blocking and timing things out. Yeah, I keep this on handy. I'm actually gonna do a little graph editor work right now, funny oddly enough, but just on my camera. I have everything blocked out except my camera at this point. So uh let's see. This part's gonna be a little jumped. Yeah, first day. First night I'm actually tweeting, streaming on both streams. I got the YouTube here, Twitch right here. I still need to get used to switching cameras. Next time I stream, I'm gonna use all in one. But yeah, more people on YouTube. I don't know. I'm getting a good audience on YouTube. Hanging out with Hope, hanging out with Andrew. The more the merrier, right? Alright, I got one follower from YouTube who's on Twitch now, so I'd say pretty successful test. I guess next time we'll stream on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. I'll be the first streamer to, like, have my entire privates put on video, on live. And by privates, I mean, like, public chats. Alright, so this part, let's give it a little shaky shake. There we go. Nice little shaky shake there. And then I wanna focus in on this part. God, I need to get my setup for, Vegas soon. Jala, where do you recommend it? I remember you recommended me some place at Vegas. You just recently got back, right? Where's a good place to stay out there? I need to get my tickets, like, yesterday. The underground tunnel with the mole people. Do they serve at least a complimentary breakfast? Rat burger? What a side of Fent. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Actually, I kinda like it when it was at a standstill. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can do this last move, and we're probably gonna wrap it up for tonight, guys. Mhm. No, probably want to do the other foot. Let's see. How am I going to do this move? God. Probably just going to find like a garden Hilton or whatever. I don't want to do like the mainstream hotels. Just be for like 2 days or something. People still sell timeshares? Jesus. That's still a thing. Ooh, no, 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 no. No, thank you, sir. I can't cheer on my own channel? Shit. Thought I missed out something on the affiliate program. Da, 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 da. He's gonna lean back, kinda, I guess. Shit. Let me finish this standing up. Oh, my back is killing me. Something's up with this whole backpack right now. What the hell? Hang on, let me double check something. No, that looks right. Okay, it's just because of the twist. Okay, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that in the original file. What the fuck? How do this guy's head? All right, so makes sense. Makes sense of this movement. Let's see. Bringing his gut like that. Okay. Where's homeboy's elbow at? Oh, is it over here? Okay, that makes sense. Shit's long as hell though. Don't need that. Don't like that hand pose. It's a little bit better. Wonder if I could cheat that a little bit. No, I can't. When you stretch, how to maintain the volume and avoid pops, tend to turn it off as I usually mess it up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, in this case, this character is not meant to be doing these poses or moving this way. So I'm really cheating the fuck out of it as far as like how far he can move, how his legs are bending and moving, and just messing with shapers. I mean, I'm intentionally, this isn't even a polish pass, but I'm gonna go back through and try to keep it as close to the original design as I can without it breaking. But like for quick movements like this is kind of like a breakdown. You can get away with stuff like that without it being too noticeable. It's only in your story or your main key poses. You want to keep them from like overstretching or breaking, so to speak. I keep looking at this camera, but fucking YouTube is there. If that makes any sense. Hope. Like in this case, like this character, he is not built to do this. Like this character is definitely not built to do this pose at all. So I'm intentionally stretching it and pushing his joints to kind of like the maximum to find some kind of clarity in it and still not obviously pointing out, I'm cheating some of these limbs. So, but if it's like a subtle animation of like somebody just kind of swaying there, like or standing there or something like that, like I don't need you don't need to cheat anything. It's only like through breakdowns and pushing poses. I'll try to do that. Your mentor's pushing you to break stuff in good ways. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's because, like, so most people when they use reference or anything like that, or just kind of like play off of a blueprint, they try to keep it as close to it as they possibly can. But my argument is you're not really making animation unless you're pushing and breaking shit and pushing that medium, you know? That's what makes it so much more appealing to watch because you can't do that shit in the real world, you know? Wild Gamer, hey yo. What's up, gamer? What you been gaming on, gamer? Hey, guess what, gamer? We're actually streaming on YouTube right now. We're doing YouTube and Twitch. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, it's working out pretty good so far. We're reaching out. We're grabbing. We're grabbing those viewers, grabbing the goods. What's new with you? What's new with gaming? I know I'm trying to finish like half this animation shit before I start gaming myself. I probably got 3 more good weeks before you guys won't see me again. Why does Ronin look like a fucking goblin? Yeah. How's your week? Not bad. Not bad. I made it to the gym every day. I'm pretty proud of that. I've been on this like stupid strict diet, so it's been tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. It is tough to be on it is like it's a motherfucker to be on a calorie deficit, but it's hell on earth to be in a calorie deficit and be an animator at the same time. Cause it's like I don't want to do nothing during the day. But the week's been good. You saw Superman? Got to go to Warner Brothers, see a screening of Superman, so that was kind of fun. Trying to think what else happened. I just got a lot of shit to do in my house. Like I have to do like fucking hardscaping. So that's a thing. That's something. You know, adult shit. I got to do adult shit the next couple of weeks. How about you? How was your week? All right, let's push this out. I think this is a good pose to land on. Doesn't feel good at all. Just do a little kicky kick. Okay. Let's see. Probably just bringing that one back. Yep. Bringing this boy out. Bringing this arm in. I think it all breathes in this pose. Yeah. Getting that, reducing that. Here we go. There we go. I hate that Elvis thing he's doing right there. I gotta fix that somehow. It's the one thing I hate about these Cal Figgins rigs is that he didn't put any like mouth controls on these guys. Uh, but kind of back to your point, hope. Um, so like you see how like I'm stretching through here. It's like I'm hitting this pose, I'm stretching through here. Well, when I come back to kind of like a key pose, I'm pretty much keeping everything without stretching, out moving, out scaling. He's like kind of like back to his like proper proportions through here. So it's like only the parts that you're really like noticing, like the key poses from like here. He's like not stretching too much. I'm pushing him as far as I can. The transitions are a little bit stretchy. This pose is a little bit put, and then right back to this. I'm kind of keeping it from getting too out of hand. So that's usually kind of like the thought process that I go through. All right, not bad. Feeling pretty good. Probably just add two more poses to this guy and we'll call it. Oh, what a night. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, breakdowns especially. You'll notice it, especially into polish, you'll notice it that you can actually push them a lot further than you think you can when you break them all. That's why it's like, it's important to, like, not see it, but just the transition phase, you're feeling it. You're not really reading, all the body and, motion, like, out of proportion. So, like, usually key poses are readable, but when you're transitioning, that's when you can really experiment with a bunch of stuff. You can get a little bit more crazier. And normally in blocking, you won't notice that, but when you hit the polish stage, you can kinda push it a little bit further. Me, I just do it in blocking because I like the energy it brings, and, when I eventually get into polish, I can just adjust it from there, like, when I watch it back and forth so much. Um, but yeah, that's why, and that's literally why I kinda feel they call it breakdowns because you can break it. Shikes. I do not like this hunch in his neck, I gotta fix this. Let's see, how many frames do I have that on? There we go. He is way too high on that sword. There we go. Oh, shit. Not like that. Not like that, Bubba. You don't understand why you're sleeping all the time? Are you eating food? Just came from the theater. Well, that could be it. If you're eating too little, you could definitely be sleepy because your body needs energy. If you're eating too much, your body could be exhausted from like too much insulin. Yeah, either way. I just tell my brain to shut the fuck up and listen to me. Duh, 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 duh. Hope says, just thought of this. Do you know any good game ready rigs in Unreal? Planning to make a gameplay animation and showcase the engine, but far Greystone Sparrow. Fab is endless, so I was wondering if you have any recommendations. That's a good question. I think the only one I really know for free is the Manny one, like the MG or Manny rig. But I mean, that's just basic rig, you know? It's just like the basic fucking standard rig that you already get in Unreal. Hey, gang, I'm sorry for the YouTube audience live. Yeah, I get kicked in and out. I gotta readjust my defaults, but I promise you next time we stream, we are gonna be in a better position to, like, adjust default cameras and microphones for YouTube and Twitch, so this is an experimental thing, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. I'm gonna call it for tonight, but it was good to see what we got. I could share it one more time. Oh, man, we're losing frames on YouTube too. Shit. But yeah, so that's it for tonight. Next time we stream, I think will be next week, possibly Tuesday or whatever like that. We'll be out. We'll be out and about. We'll get everything back moving the way it should be. So, um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. It was great. Yeah, Yanni, like hit me up on a Discord or like you give me an email sometimes. Let's catch up sometimes. I've been like getting a lot of old messages from old friends. So it's really good to see everybody. Thank you all so much for the follows. Let me hit you up again. Let's see, where's the community again? So yeah, we got Yanni, uh, Petter 3D, Jeffakar, Hala, and Real Mad Rad. Thank you so much for the follows tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm headed out, but yeah, hope to see you on the next time around. And thank you all for being patient with me on YouTube Live. We'll do better next time. We'll do better next time. So have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Peace.